This is James Elder for iFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm back in Belfast today. With me, I've got two of Belfast's favourite sons, allegedly. Mr. Paddy Barnes, how are you?
Well, not allegedly, James.
Also joined by none other than TYRONE McKENNA, head of the moustache movement, not sporting the tash today as well.
Good shave this morning.
Clean shave.
Well, make sure you get subtitles for Paddy Barnes.
That's below the belt. Let's talk a little bit firstly. Carl Frampton in action, taking on Andres Gutierrez. Back in Belfast, first time he's been back in a long time. What have you made of fight week thus far?
Yeah, it's fight big for Frampton's always brilliant. You know, the fans really get behind him. And it's great for the whole city. Frampton, looking back at his last fights in Belfast, he's 6-0 with 6 KOs. And he's going to be 7-0 with 7 KOs in Belfast. So tomorrow night will be great.
Frampton seems to get a lot of support from both Northern and Southern Ireland. Is that unusual for boxers to sort of unite the whole of Ireland?
I'd say so. He's really made a cross community kind of thing. He's brought back both sides of the community together, which is a great thing. But now recently, actually, like the Jamie Conlan and Paddy Barnes and stuff, they get both sides of the community really supporting them and backing them, so it's starting to become a more common thing.
And people just like supporting genuine guy. Frampton is a genuine guy, nice fella, so people come out for that there, so it's love too.
Frampton comes across sort of quite laid back, quite relaxed. What's he like in real life?
That's exactly what he's like too, you know, he's laid back, just a nice fella, and you know, it's I don't know, just not a normal person like.
Do you think Frampton was the pinnacle and the reason why so many top amateurs from Northern Ireland in particular have decided to turn over?
I was actually saying that yesterday. No one really turned pro when before Frampton turned pro, and then all the top amateurs seen what you can achieve as professional in Ireland. The best amateurs now are turning pro, and you're seeing Ireland kind of take over the sport. There's a lot of top Irish fighters now.
Yeah, I actually agree with Tyrone says too, because Frampton has put Irish boxing on the map. No, he's a worldwide superstar. But as well, because he's world champion, you have Irish fighters are able to get on the shows and kickstart their own careers. But as well, at the same time, I think when most people turn pro, top amateurs, you have to match an NTK, because without them, like myself and a lot of our people won't be professional. No. NTK have given me the chance and the platform to fight, and box for titles in my third fight. So
I was actually on the brink of retiring before MTK.
And if I went for MTK, I probably wouldn't box near.
Do you think MTK is the reason why a lot of Irish boxers are getting notice for fights rather than sort of being brought over to England, for instance, at late notice to box sort of a home fighter? But now we've seen Irish fighters be built. Do you think MTK have been a big reason for that?
Definitely, MTK are really getting behind their team, and they're really looking after everybody. And so
now TV's coming across the waters. There's big shows, Sky, BT Sport, and Channel 5 is earning TV over here now, so it's a big platform for Irish fighters to get noticed.
Now I want to talk a little bit about you boys. I mean, Paddy, you've managed to capture the WBO European title in only your third fight, which is quite an achievement in itself to sort of to get that progress and that fast jump. How are things progressing for yourself?
Yeah, it's good, I took that fight, and to be honest, that guy I fought, he was my first choice, you know what I mean? Because he was a bit good, so he was. I didn't want to fight somebody that good. But no, I'm glad I took it, and the fight itself, I boxed terrible. So I thought I boxed terrible. In my head, I wasn't really focused on performance. I was more focused on getting through the round, because I thought I was just doing enough every round. And in the fight, I actually didn't believe I lost the round. But then when I lost it back, I thought it was very, very close. I won by 2 or 3 rounds. But that's a very, very good experience. Something you couldn't buy. Next fight, be it a 10 round or whatever it is, I'll know what I need to do, and I'll be a lot better.
How disappointing is it for you, the fact that ZOU Shiming suffered his first professional defeat? I know you've been very vocal in wanting to face ZOU Shiming. It's a big fight potentially for you. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, do you know what? I've been thinking about it. Obviously, lost a few hours ago, but it could look at me as an easy comeback fight. So it's a win for me. If you had one or not. So hopefully he says, I'll fight a fella Barnes and Martin, who have already hammered 3 times, for an easy comeback fight.
Let's talk a little bit about you, Tyrone. You're progressing well. You've built up a bit of a reputation as a freak of the weight. Bar the other Tyrone, there's probably not Tyrone Nurse. That is. There's probably not too many fighters in that weight. Your height, so to speak.
No.
Building up some good KOs as well. Talk to me about how things are progressing.
Well, I'm happy with the way it's progressing. I've fought 2 undefeated fighters, beat them both. Offered a lot of undefeated fighters the opportunity last fight, but no one wanted to step up, unfortunately, so I had to go down a level a bit and fight a journeyman, knocked him out. I mean, a lot of people are talking about me now. I'm at weight, so I'd love to step it up and fight the likes of Josh Leather and Josh Taylor. There's one I'd love, Josh, Hank, but yeah, this is it there. I wanted Tom Farrell, but unfortunately he's fighting some bum. What's his name? What do you call him?
I don't know, OHARA or something? I don't know.
OHARA. He's fighting OHARA next in September, so hopefully once he beats him, he maybe step up and stop fighting journeyman.
We'll pick up a little bit on the Josh Taylor thing in a minute. You've mentioned OHARA Davies, so I want to bring
that's his name.
Bring his name into play a little bit. Firstly, Paddy, if I can ask you this, I mean, there was a situation between OHARA Davies and yourself. He made some remarks regarding sort of your wife and your missus and your kids and stuff. Could you talk to me a little bit about that?
Well, I was in Dubai. I was over there with friends, and people called me and said, "Oh, do you see what OHARA wrote on Twitter?" I said, "No." So I went on Twitter and didn't see nothing, but people send me screenshots of what he says. What the fuck's he on about? Like, why he lead that for? Like, I'm the biggest troll, people call it on Twitter. I slobbered everybody. All that about there, but like, I didn't really care. Like, no, I'm up for the crack all the time, but it's like friends of mine weren't happy. You know, you can't be slagging like people's waves when they're on honeymoon. Like, girls take offence to things, but thankfully my wife she's like me. She doesn't care about now. But at the same token, I don't really think that she should bring somebody's wife in, especially on honeymoon. But my team talked to his team to put him back in his box, and he just knows not to fuck with Barnes, and that's it.
A little bitch he is.
He's lucky they're not able to do it.
Okay. Now, potentially we've seen OHARA Davies is facing Tom Farrell. You was very vocal in wanting to fight OHARA Davies.
Well,
and Robbie Davies Jr. as well,
yeah.
I might add. Who...
It seems like everyone I call out gets beat, so I'm gonna stop calling out people. I don't want them. But yeah, OHARA Davies, he's old news. He's not on my radar anymore. Like, what's he probably fighting for £500 around now? Like, why do I want to fight him? I want money fights, as he would say. He's put down in his pedestal. He's not on my radar anymore.
How do you see him getting on with Tom Farrell in Liverpool?
After the last fight, I'd say Tom Farrell's gonna stop.
Tom Farrell's a good fighter, like, too.
That's another one we're gonna fight as well. So once he beats,
is there anyone you don't want to fight?
I want to fight them all. You next as well, James.
Grown the tash. I'm all right.
No,
all right.
No, I'll fight whoever, but whoever's relevant anyway.
Now, one of the relevant fighters that you have mentioned is Josh Taylor. He is with sort of the Cyclone Promotions. Can that fight realistically happen? Do you see that as a fight that can be made?
I would love to fight. I think me and him, our styles would be brilliant, be a good fight.
Two
southpaws, very high pace.
Do you feel you're ready for a fight like that?
Yeah, I'm ready for anything, James. People are underestimating me. A lot of people are underestimating TYRONE McKENNA, the mighty Celt. But I'm ready for anything. But Josh, realistically, probably will be going to European World Honour, so he's probably not looking at me at the minute.
Do you think the Yigit fight will get made for him? Do you think that'll be the sort of natural progression?
I've heard that in the boxing circles.
Yigit for Taylor?
But
Taylor stops him, like.
Yigit's unbelievable boxer, but I think the pace, Yigit likes to fight at a certain pace, and if anyone pushes him above his pace, he kind of crumbles, so I think Josh beats him, yeah.
You look good against Lenny Dawes, great nickname as well.
Who's a great nickname?
Can you dig it, Yigit?
Yeah. That's probably the best in the boxing world.
Great one.
But yeah, he looked well against him, and he's a brilliant boxer, but I just think Josh Taylor is a bit much for him.
Talk to me a little bit about Conor McGregor. Have either of you spent time with Conor?
I watched him spar, but myself and Colin brought someone down Conor Wallace to spar him for the Diaz fight. And he was decent at boxing, and I'd say that he wasn't, but I think Mayweather's Mayweather, like, it's just, you know what I mean? People say Conor McGregor's big for the weight. He's massive for the weight. But look at Mayweather's fought the likes of Canelo, Cotto, Mosley, so I would love who are going to win because I hate Mayweather. But can I say it or not? I don't think so.
I just found out McGregor's a Liverpool fan, so I want him to get knocked out. That's it. He just said, fuck Everton, he can fuck himself.
What advice would you guys give to Conor McGregor, being boxers yourself? What advantages,
Well,
or what can you tell him?
It's quite simple. I don't think, well, no, he's not going to box McGregor, or sorry, Mayweather. So I think
Push him.
he's come out in the second round and just flag kick him.
The kick punch. You can unleash the
The
kick
kick
punch.
punch is pretty sore. Coogan hit me kick punch and I chased him at the bar one night.
That's right, I heard of it.
It's no joke.
It's very true. There must be something in the contract though that says
Yeah, I think there is.
if you unleash
I
the
heard
kick
it.
punch or you get me in like a
I
death
heard
hold,
it.
no money.
Yeah, I heard it's a big
He should
suit.
bet on it. He should bet on himself to get disqualified. And still win, like.
Now, speaking of people betting on boxing and stuff, I saw a well-known bookmakers and yourself having a bit of a discussion on social media, on Twitter, regarding some
Yeah.
bets.
But I'll just
and
tell the
stuff.
truth now because I don't care anymore. Like, nothing will happen.
Right.
In the big games, obviously I don't gamble myself, so I hung on a betting account and I was beat. So I didn't Stephen Donnelly money.
So you was already out of the
Yeah, I was
tournament.
in the tournament.
Right.
And he paid me it back. I mean, I said, Donnelly, let me do a bet in your account. There's no problem. So
This was on Donnelly's account.
yeah, so I had £100, over £100, but so I bet 3 boxers to win a medal, 2 to win gold, and 1 just the medal.
Could you tell us the names of the boxers?
Yeah, Hansen Boy Dustamov, 1 gold medal and the best boxer. Robson Conceição, he's a Brazilian, 1 gold, and
Signed with Top Rank.
and French 69 kilo boy who recently turned pro as well, doing a bronze. So the highest stake I could stick on was £67 and it returned 27 grand. And it all came in. No, I know my numbers are boxing. No, it win. But apparently Stephen Donnelly bet himself to lose. So there was a bit of investigation and his account got suspended. And I was getting paid out.
What?
The thing is, Stephen Donnelly won that fight.
I
But
won
he
the
bet to
fight.
lose.
He's covered himself.
Can't comment on that. You've had a fantastic sort of friendship with that company, shall we say, in the past. We've seen promotional campaigns,
Yeah.
etc. Why wouldn't they? Do you think they wouldn't honour that?
Because, to be honest, there's no real... Well, if you go to my account and you see me transfer money in his account, you know, there could be proof there, but it'd probably be hard to prove that, you know, it was my bet. You know what I mean? But what can you do? Like, betting companies can do what they want. It's probably a rule stipulated somewhere. But it was a genuine bet. They accepted it on his account. So I thought like they should have bet it. Even if they wanted to sponsor me some way, the 27 grand, I think that's fair.
I think you are due a 27k sponsorship.
27k, like, I would get me what? I would get me at least 3 weekends on the drink. At least.
Probably 4.
At least 3 weekends. Like.
At least.
What is the plan then going forward? There's obviously some big shows potentially in Belfast over the next few months. Are we going to see you sort of stepping up again in opposition, or do you want to stay at European level?
No,
what's the
well,
plan?
European level, only one guy wanted to fight me, you know, which was the fella I fought last time. But at the European level, you have like obviously Andrew Selby, weight, but he's past European level himself. He's probably fighting for a world title in 2 or 3 fights, so probably he won't want to fight me, you know what I mean? So that's a fight probably further down the line. But for me, you know, people probably think, oh, I should crawl before I walk or whatever, but no, I'm 30. I think that, you know, I should push on. I'm not afraid of losing to a better man, so that's why I want to fight the best. No, for next fight, I would really like to fight people like Edgar Sosa or this other fella from South Africa. I don't know his name, but it's begins with M. He's IBO champion, so you know, I'll fight these guys here. I lost the Emmons, you know, it means nothing, but I truly believe I'll beat them. You know, I adapt in the ring when I'm fighting, so Just bring it on. Who cares who they are? They haven't fought me yet.
And regards to yourself, Tyrone, regards to yourself, Tyrone, when can we see you back in action? What's going on?
I'm just hoping to have a fight end of September maybe. Hopefully it's a big fight, a title fight. Obviously I've called out everyone under the sun, so one of them maybe step up. Robbie Davies Jr. But I suppose he has to have a comeback fight after that brutal knockout.
You're up for these fights, aren't you?
I'm up big time.
You'd go on any show.
I travel to England, I'll travel to Scotland, anywhere. I'll fight anyone. As long as it's a big name. I don't mind. Obviously they won't travel to Belfast because I've offered them all. So hopefully they step up.
I see ZOU SHIMING was knocked out earlier on too, so people may think that the fight with him and myself dead in the water, but not a chance. You know, if he's looking an easy comeback, I'm his man.
You can't butt me out there.
I'm sorry, Tom. I need to get
ZOU
out.
SHIMING needs to take priority.
Sorry, ZOU SHIMING is ZOU SHIMING. Like.
I think he's talked enough. Like,
Sorry, Tom.
I know you both are trained by Danny Vaughan and stuff. How is things in the camp? How has that been and everything going?
you're gonna have a talk.
Yeah, John.
Well, he seems to think he's always priority. I want to train first. I want to do this first because he's 3-time Olympian, Mr. Barnes. But I try and get my training in where I can. No, it's brilliant camp. There's a lot of crackers. Me, Paddy, Jamie, Tom Stoker, John, Ran Frog, stuff like that. So there's a lot of crack on our camps. A lot of joking, a lot of messing. But then when it gets down to training, it's always serious. There's great spars for us in camp as well as bring people in. So, what do you want to say? You want to say something?
No, I just say like, obviously Danny wants a brilliant coach because if he wasn't, I wouldn't be with him. But it's good having the coach who's like, you know, look at their shoulders. They're like boulders. You know what I mean? They're massive.
He's got big arms.
He trains as well.
His shoulders are boulders.
Who do you reckon will win in an arm wrestle? Danny Vaughan, Paul Smith Senior, and we're going to throw in
He's big.
We're going to throw in a wild card of Dominic Ingle. Who do you reckon wins at that?
Danny Ingle's a big fella too. Like, you know what? Our fellow.
It's all about forearms, but
it's all about forearms, and you know, Danny has a big forearm. I don't like guys. I like Paul Smith Senior as well.
we're backing Danny.
We're backing Danny.
We have to back Danny all day.
But you know what?
Good job you said.
I would like to see that, but
We'd like to see that, but we back our man Danny.
Yeah, big, good
Danny V,
good
DV.
friendly competition.
DV.
Camp Team V.
DV the arms, the Paul Smith Senior the arm, with Dominic Ingle guest referee. It's going to be great.
be brilliant. Like.
Before we go, I know you're going to go get your tattoo with Dubai 2017 to add to all the stuff on your chest. And
Dubai Defence.
so I'm going to let you crack on with that, and I appreciate you giving me some time today.
Thanks very much, Dean, for even coming here and recording this.
All right, national icon. How long till we see the murals of you boys?
Well, you know what? I had one right
No, the
by myself. They painted over and now our boxers, and then give me like a wee thing in the background. I think it's a disgrace, like.
I think we need a petition.
And you can't paint perfection, so they aren't going to paint me.
And here, in my area where I box, not gonna be over me, but they've won a Katie Taylor.
Say that again.
In my area where I box,
It's boxing
in
club.
North Belfast, club, have a mural of Katie Taylor, and not one of me. So
That's a bit disgrace.
No, I thought
apparently they're doing one of cooking down West Belfast.
No, they're doing one of Coogan. West Belfast? No, East Belfast.
East Belfast?
He's more welcome, East Belfast.
Probably.
Borderline. On that note, thank you very much for giving me
Yes.
some time today. I do appreciate you humouring me, lads, and I look forward to seeing you both out in action real soon. Thank you.
Good man.